king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at? These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Hey, you a toaster, baby?
It's King's production, baby.
Olúwa bá mi mú phone mi.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
NBA Fantasy 2023, baby.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
Luca?
See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
It's game time.
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking for?
LeBron?
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking
Tatum
for?
Brown?
In front of my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Check.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. It's King on the mic, what you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at? These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Hey, you a toaster, baby?
It's King's production, baby.
Olúwa bá mi mú phone mi.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
NBA Fantasy 2023, baby.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
Luca?
See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
It's game time.
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking for?
LeBron?
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking
Tatum
for?
Brown?
In front of my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Check.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. King on the mic, what you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at? These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Hey, you a toaster, baby?
It's King's production, baby.
Olúwa bá mi mú phone mi.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
NBA Fantasy 2023, baby.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
Luca?
See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
It's game time.
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking for?
LeBron?
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking
Tatum
for?
Brown?
In front of my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Check.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. King on the mic, what you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking for?
It's king on the mic.
What you looking at? These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Hey, you a toaster, baby?
It's King's production, baby.
Olúwa bá mi mú phone mi.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
NBA Fantasy 2023, baby.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
Luca?
See, I am the best, never ever settle for less.
It's game time.
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking for?
LeBron?
It's King on the mic, what you looking at? It's King on the mic, what you looking
Tatum
for?
Brown?
In front of my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone.
Check.
These people calling my brick phone, they won't ever leave me alone. King on the mic, what you looking at?
It's king on the mic.
Hello, yeggooner back again with another one. This one's a auction draft. This is actually my favorite type of draft. Real talk. I'm gonna double check if it's loading. 2 people are missing in this one. That sucks. But yeah, this is my favorite type of draft. Reason being is because everyone has a equal chance to get any player. That's why it's my favorite type of draft. Anyone has an equal chance to get any type of player. And for those of you that don't know how an auction draft works, the way it works is like you see over here, I have a budget. It's 200. I don't know. This is $200, 200 pesos, 200 pounds, 200 Canadian dollars, 200 yen. We don't know what it is, but this is the value that you put up for players. What that means when we put up for players is, for example, these picks are not picks so you to pick a player to be on your team. It's for you to put a player up for auction. So, for example, all these players over here, when it comes down to me, I put up a player for auction. I set the price, and then everyone goes in on a bid. And this is why I prefer this type of draft, right? I'm not saying that I want the Funky Lives draft to transition to this. It's something that maybe along the lines, we can look into, considering that I always get a garbage pick. Like, I can never get a good pick. You feel me? Maybe that's something we look into so I can get a good pick. But that's besides the point. The reason why I prefer this type of draft is because, like, for me personally, I may not get a Wemby. But what I'm going to show you, or what I'm going to do in this draft, is that I'm going to be looking for people within the 3 to 6 range and trying to get them for like 15 to 20 pesos, Funky Lads. Let's just call it the Funky Lads currency. We're trying to get them. So I'm trying to get those guys from the 5th to 6th range in that in the Funky Lads currency, the Funky Lads dollars, funky dollars. Now that sounds like it stinks. But regardless of the fact, this is the first time you here, the first time you've blessed your presence with the yeggooner. Yeggooner is where I'm from, Edmonton. Gooner, I am an Arsenal fan. I am wearing my badge right now. I love my club. But we do fantasy, and this is the 5th season of the Funky Lads fantasy, and the draft is about to start. I'm gonna chill because I don't know who they're pulling up. But we're on a road to 1K. If this is the first time you're here, please subscribe. You don't have to come in for every video, but if you subscribe, you feel me? Every time I come in and maybe I bless you with something, just like it. You feel me? You're here right now, like it. You feel me? Now, I'm looking at this right now, yeah, and okay, so you see over here, you see over here, like Wemby's up, and then you see this is the price that they've put up for him, and you see how these guys are mad bidding. Like, this is the beauty of this draft. If you don't if you're like, yo, I want Wemby, I don't care, right? This is how much I think Wemby's worth. Then go ahead. But the thing is that, okay, you're gonna bid $72, right? So you bid $72 for Wemby, yeah? But the problem is now you're gonna have 117 left. Okay, 72. So 72 for Wemby. So when you look at who got him, Young Min, look how much he's got left. 128 left to build a whole roster of 13, right? Towards the latter stages of this draft, you can get players for one yen. We're gonna go with yen. We're gonna get players for 1 yen, right? But like, are those players worth 1 yen? Maybe they're not. Maybe they're worth nothing. Maybe they're worth nothing. And so what I like to do is, the players I want, I try to avoid putting up. The players I know that will suck up all these guys' cash, I like to put up right away. Reason being, because I want to, when it comes down to like the players that, like I said before, between that 3 to 6 range, which is where I want to build a whole team from, I want to avoid all of them, so that later in I can just go in for like 15, 20, even 27, depending on how why I rate them. And Luca's the next one up. Luca's, yeah, look at this. Like, these guys are going 73 down, for Jokic, 72 down for Vicky, right? Well, I call it Vicky. Allow that, bro. Wemby. And I just don't like. If this was a real draft, I'm licking my lips. If this was real, but it's just a mock. I've gave you some insight to my strategy. Y'all let me know if you go about it a different way. But the way I think about it, right, is you don't want a pyramid. So look, this is what I'm gonna do right now, right? I'm gonna go with Shea, and I'm gonna put him up for a reasonable amount that I'll be comfortable. Like, I'm comfortable with, like, okay, yeah, I can get Shea for that amount. And then look what happens right away. He goes for 66. They don't want me to get him for 35. He goes for 66. Am I gonna bid? No, I'm not gonna bid. To be honest, like, to be frank, I'm actually mostly just gonna be talking because I'm not getting any of these guys, and to be fair, I don't want any of these guys. They cost too much. They really do. They cost too much. Now, what I'll do is I'll show you what I'm looking at. So what I'm thinking is someone like, I can probably get Tyrese Maxey for the price I'm looking at. I can probably get Paul George, DeJounte Murray. I can probably get for that price as well. And I'm gonna go Jaren Jackson as well. This one's a tricky one because of his blocks, but he didn't really have a great season last season. I think this year he'll bounce back because they'll have less offensive responsibility and can just focus on what he does, right? I'll be looking at Bam, Fred VanVleet, Cade, Mobley, Şengün, and even Kawhi, Jalen. These type of guys. These are the guys I'm kind of looking at. So I'm hoping like when it comes down to actually bidding, and when I get a little bit hungry, then I can get it done. Yo, ESPN, yeah. If you're watching, which you're most likely not, I'm probably gonna email you afterwards. I'm gonna become your worst nightmare. I don't like how big this is. This is too big. We need this to be bigger. And I can't change how it looks. Can I do dark mode? Does dark mode look better? I think dark mode looks better. Let's go with dark mode. I think dark mode looks better. Okay, and I'm still paying attention to the draft. So Embiid for 55. If you ask me, that's still too much, but that's way more reasonable for 73 or 27. And the problem with Embiid is just he's got like 2 of the same meniscus injuries on the same knee. So this season he's not gonna play any back-to-backs. Do you want a player that's gonna play 0 back-to-backs on your team? Rodo maybe, but like weekly cats. I mean, you could put him in IR if you're playing at ESPN, Yahoo IR Plus, and then just stream based on that and try and build a strong team throughout. That way, you're always streaming for Embiid. But I'm not too sure if that will work out for you. But it is what it is. 58 for Tyrese Halliburton. That is way too much. Look, even it shows the average. 41 is the average. I'm not. See, look, these players are the ones I want to go off the board fast because they get off the board, then I have more to work with. But we're seeing over here that other people are having the same strategy as me. So like this soy guy, Michael, Cameron, Nick, KT, Lawrence. I don't know who they want to go for, but they are holding their P's. And then obviously the CPU are doing nonsense. CPU are down to 85 yen, 78 yen for team 11 and team 12. And so what you want to do, you want to catch them out on another big fish. You want to reel in another big fish for them so that they can flop with that. You get me? And there's another big fish. And then the CPU are biting again, 55. Okay, wait. KT's in on that as well. Yeah, KT's in on that as well. Soy's in on it as well. So right now it's me, Cameron, and Lorenz. that are not really biting on these auctions. Bro, auction drafts are just so fun. It is so fun because, like, yes, I have no players, but there's so much players within that 3 to 6 range that are sad. See, this Demontis Sabonis. Like, if y'all don't know, obviously this is the first time Funkylands Fantasy has been graced to be on my channel. But like, dang, like I Sabonis, he's my guy, man. He's my guy. I think every time I've won, he's actually been on my team. Like, Sabonis is my guy. Colin, let me know if you heard what I said about Embiid, because I said it early on, and for this doesn't give me a timestamp to show. It does give me a timestamp to show whether or not when you said what you said. So let me know if you got what I said about Embiid. Anthony Davis. You see, these guys are just going well above the average. But KT bit. He got Giannis. So it's Michael, Soy, and Lawrence. We are the ones, like, to be honest, Lawrence didn't even bite though, but Soy did bite, and I believe Michael bit as well. He reeled something. He was trying to will something in. But I don't know if he were. Yeah, see, look, Franz Wagner is someone that, like, I would actually go for, but for 26, that's a little bit steep. It's a little bit steep. Knicks going in on it, and then Team 11. So really and truly, you want to get the CPU out, if they're in for the mock. That's what I would do. You really want to get them out, and so, what I would do is I'm like, when it's my turn, I'm gonna put in a Curry. When it's my turn to bring on tribute, or bring up the auctioning party, or whatever they call it, I'm gonna bring up a Curry. Kevin Durant. There we go. Kevin Durant is someone that, like, the CPU is gonna bite on, because you want to just get them out as soon as possible. The Team 12, I guess maybe the bots have kind of configured him to be a little bit more smarter. So, oh wait, there we go. Team 12 is bitten over here. Nick bit, Soy bit. Team 12 is going to get it. 38 is what Team 12 has got left. Now, you're looking at this, right? You have 13 players. Team 12, if this was a real person, has 10 more players to fill with 38 yen. Like, you're not doing that. Not with players that will help you win. And that's why I'm talking about a pyramid. You're top heavy, right? And your bottom is full of scrubs. I don't want that. Like, I don't want that. I want, like, Oxford University, just stacked. Just stacked, you get me? Yeah, like I said, I'm going to put Curry. Oh, wait, Curry's already up. So, yeah, Curry's already up, and he's going to make a lot of people bite. His average is 40 yen. They're looking at 42 yen. That makes 0 sense to me. P, you should not be putting 42 down. But I guess this isn't real. It's just for fun. But, like, you should not be putting that amount down. That's wild. Alright, so it's my time to nominate a player. Like I said before, I'm trying to get all these guys to bite on everything. And so in order for them to actually bite, you gotta put something that's hot. So I'm gonna put Chet in. I'm gonna put him in for a price where everyone's gonna be like, yo, like, we can't let him get in for this. Alright? And then so we go over here, it's like, oh, you can't let him get in for this, and then boom. Yeah, you're gonna drop 40 on him. 40, 40. 40 is not bad, to be clear. The average says 42, projection is 40. So that's not bad. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So I don't have to say that. I don't like to pronounce names incorrectly. Luan. Yeah, he's done. He's done. He's got 37 yen left with 10 players to go, and he's not CPU. This is the thing, like, I'm trying to see. Look, Cade Cunningham's up. I'm gonna put in Oh, he's already jumped up to 30. I'm done. He's already jumped up to 30. I'm finished. I'm done. But you see the problem right here, right? With someone like for example, Cameron's got 94 yen left. If he was to bid on that, he's only got 64 left. So he's got to fill up 10 positions with only 64 left, which means there's an average of 6 yen you have to pay for each player. I'm just chilling. Michael's chilling. Soy's chilling. Lorenz is chilling. I think Lorenz was trolling earlier, putting in trying to hook them in so they can spend their money. I love auction drafts. They're the best, man. They're the best. Like, real talk, they're the best. I'm gonna reduce the volume on all of these pings and that, man. You know the thing with Donovan Mitchell, I love Donovan Mitchell in fantasy. He's nice. Like, everyone says that, like, for me, I would always draft Donovan Mitchell before Anthony Edwards. Right? Always put Anthony Edwards. He's better off the free throw line. His threes are better. He does get a little bit more assists. His steals are better. He does have injury issues, but man, like, it is what it is, man. Like, they all have injury issues. But the thing is with the injury issues is, over the course of 82 games, you're like, okay, that's bad. But over the course of fantasy, which I believe is closer to 60-ish, like, you don't care, man. You really don't care. I know y'all just like, yo, this guy's not bidding, whatever. You see, Kyrie Irving. Oh, he went straight up to 42. He went straight up to 42p. And KT, who's biting on that? Who's biting on that? Because Nick has no money. If Nick gets this, he has no money left. Okay, Michael's gone in. That's his first player Michael's going in for. If you ask me, for you to wait that long to spend 44 on Kyrie Irving, like, what's the point? Like, it doesn't make any sense to wait that long to spend that much on him. But again, like I said, he has more to work with than everyone else. LeBron James, yeah, see, look, it just skyrockets up to 29. Michael's trying to go in for him. Hopefully Michael. Nick is. We got some. We got a head-to-head over here. LeBron James this year, he's got to turn 40. It's hard with LeBron, man, because every year you're thinking he's not gonna play as much, and also with LeBron, like, he's always on day to day. Like, he's always on day to day. So you, like, sometimes you're confused as to, like, is he playing or is he not playing? I'm gonna do something cheeky for my next guy that I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna do something a little cheeky, I'm gonna put up someone that I wanna pick up. I do wanna pick up. But I'm gonna put him up and see, like, if we can get people to bite on something smaller, if that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put up Isaiah Hartenstein. I'll put him up. I'm gonna put him up for $1, and I wanna see if people bite on that. Yeah, just for fun, just see where it goes. Devin Booker. I would not pay for Devin Booker. I wouldn't. Oh, Kawhi. See, Kawhi. I would go for Kawhi. I think this season I heard that, like, they're trying to, like, go back on the back-to-backs with Kawhi. So with me and Embiid and Kawhi, like, with Embiid and Kawhi, they have the same situation, same issue. They're great players per game. Yeah, they're great players per game, but what the issue you have with both of them is, because, like, in terms of injuries, they're on the, like, they are missing. They are very likely to miss games. And so with the back-to-backs, because they're not injured, but they're still missing games. With the back-to-back, you're kind of like, you can't pick him you have to go 4th round for him. It's 4th round for him, in my opinion. When we do our Funky Lads draft, I'm not saying nothing. All I'm saying is I'm keeping my eye out. And LaMelo's apparently going to wear ankle braces this season. With ankle braces, you don't know. I like there is another player that is like a top 10-ish player, best in my personal opinion, like outside of fantasy, like we're just talking about like basketball in general, the best point guard in my personal opinion in NBA history, for me, right? So best point guard in NBA history, and I do think that ankle braces make a huge difference for someone that does have ankle problems. I'm not gonna say who it is, cause I like, I don't want people to like, I don't want people to be like, oh, it's him, and then be like, yeah, I want to draft him, cause even though I'm doing this for entertainment, I still have to keep in mind that like the guys I do my circle with for this draft, like some of them are listening, some of them are not, and those that are not listening, are probably not gonna make playoffs. Yeah, they're probably not gonna make playoffs. I heard I have a secret pick. Yo, bro, I have a secret pick as well, I have a secret pick as well. So, like, for me, yeah, so all of y'all are probably thinking, oh, what's a secret pick? So you guys probably run your fantasies, you probably run it with your own guys and whatnot, and that's a pick that you're keeping to your chest. So I've done a couple of mock drafts, right? I've done mock drafts with my people. I've done mock drafts like as a stream, right? And then what a secret pick will be is someone that I'm not picking in any of these drafts, but I got my eye on and I'm seeing where they're going. This is why you do mock drafts, like for fun, to get yourself fantasy ready, to figure out like, oh, this is where I am. Where are players going from where I am, and also to lock in on some guys, lock in on your targets, you get that scope, you feel me? So like, it's my time to nominate a player. Like I said, I'm going to do something cheeky. I'm going to put Isaiah up and then see what happens. Oh, so he's already shot up to 7. He's already shot. See, you this is what I'm trying to do, yeah? The reason I put him on, I want him, right? But I'm trying to get him above what his average is so these guys can spend more money. Bro, I wish our draft was auctioned, because if our draft, I know it kind of like, when you start something, you don't want to change it at all, and like I'm cool with being 9th pick despite my meltdown. If y'all didn't see my meltdown, check on the playlist. It's there, the video, the content is there. But despite my meltdown, I'm okay. God, I'm not lying, so allow it. I'm okay with being I'm okay with being 9th pick despite my meltdown. And in fact, champion Daniel O, Colin, if you want to trade draft picks, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. If you want to trade draft picks, I'm down. Damian Lillard's a tricky one this season, I don't know what to expect from Damian Lillard at all. These guys are eating, bro. They're eating. Me is the Wait. Before I talk about Damian Lillard, we have to look at how much money these guys have left. Okay, so Team 11 has 10 yen left with 9 players to pick. Team 12 still sitting at 38 yen with 10 players left to pick. Lorenz, or obviously this is, I don't know if it's a real person, like it's not any of my lads in it, so like I mess up the name, but bear with me, guys. He still has his bands. He still has 200 yen. KT with 11 picks left. He has 98 yen. I think that's all right. It's a bit sticky, but still we can do something with that. Nick with 10 picks left has 67 yen. Luan has 10 with 37 yen. He's screwed if you ask me. Who does he have? Shea Davis Chet. He's screwed. Reason I'll say he's screwed, Davis and Shea, they're both first round players. You're not gonna be able to pick them too, but it's like, it's whatever. You could have probably got Chet in the second round. So what you're looking at is a bait, like players you could have got in a regular draft stacked together apart from Davis, and then you have to fill the rest of that out Michael has 125 yen left. And he's got 11 players to fill that. He's sitting at a good spot. He can average 12 per player from now and be all right. Young Min, he's screwed. Where's Young Min? Where's Young Min? He's screwed. I know why he's like, especially why he's screwed, because yes, Trey Young is a first round pick, but Cade Cunningham, he's arguably a third to fourth, right? So you screwed yourself here with the way you rated these players with the money. He's screwed. And right now, am I the only? Okay, yeah. Let's say Lawrence, he's got Tobias for 14. Like, what a G. And so Bankero's here. Oh look, they've jacked up Bankero's price. This is type of players I'm looking at, but I'm not gonna bite at 30 for Bankero. Like, come on, man. Like let's be real. Let's be real. I'm not gonna bite at that price. And it's gonna kind of speed up from here. Oh, Tyrese. Oh, okay. That is finished. These are players I want, but because they're being thrown out for absurd prices, I'm not gonna bite at any of them. And who's done that? It was KT. Yeah, KT's screwed. So KT waited so long to not pick up anything, and then he's done that. DeJounte Murray. I might go in for 31 for DeJounte Murray. Okay, I'm done. It's finished. I'm done. KT's gonna go in, and KT's gonna lose all of his money now. Cause I think he's trying to raise the price for me because I bid, but what he's done is he's screwed himself over. Now he has 24 yen left to pick 9 players. Team 12 has 9 yen left to pick 9 players. And look at Team 12 player Tyrese, Anthony Edwards, Kevin, and Paulo. Now, what it is now my job to do is to make sure that players are going for correct prices. So I can't allow players to go cheap, so that Team 12, Team 11, KT, Luan, Cameron is in that predicament as well. P. So these guys get screwed over. I can't allow that happen. And so I'm not gonna let it happen. And Soy, I don't know what you're doing, homeboy, but like, no, that's not it. That's not it. Because Valentina's average was 14, and you've overpaid for him. Like, come on, man. And to be real, yeah, like why I love this is because you could get you can get a very, very good team from early rounds by just being conservative and being smart, right? I think, yeah, P screwed himself. Also, look, Jaren Jackson, I'm like, there's no way I'm not going in for this. Oh, that's 30. I'm gonna go in on 31, right? I'm gonna go in on 31. We're gonna see what happens with this. And I might actually, this might actually be my first player. My first player might actually be Jaren Jackson Jr. And my first player is Jaren Jackson Jr. Lovely. Do I think I overpaid a little bit? Yeah, I overpaid a little bit, but no one else can do anything about it. Now I have 170 yen to get the rest of my team, which is possible because I'm gonna go top heavy, and then towards the end I'm gonna be able to get cheaper players. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put up another kind of player that I kind of want, that's on the like kind of Shengun. Okay, so what I can't let happen. Okay, yeah. I can't, yeah. I'm gonna let it go. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna nominate a player, right, that I kind of want, but I'm gonna try and get him for cheap, right? So I'm gonna put in Josh Giddey. I'm gonna nominate him for 4. Right, and then he's gone straight up to 13, 14. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to get rid of minnows. Well, not minnows, but trying to get rid of players that I would say are cheaper, and I'm trying to bump up their price as well. So I'm doubling down on inflation right now. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you ask me, right now you can't actually see exactly where I'm going with this, right? You can't 100% see where I'm going with this. But at the moment, because I've only got one player, but I think it's getting to that point where we're gonna see how this is gonna flow. Now, Ming has to nominate a player that's below his budget. And he's gone Jalen Johnson, and this is gone. Okay, so this guy's worth 25. They're going up to 32 for him. Is Jalen Johnson worth more than Jaren Jackson Jr.? No, he's not. I'm not bidding. It's very simple. Yo, what's good, Shapeshifters or Shapeshift TV? What's going, man? How's it going, my G? I'm not too sure at what point you tuned in at, but like, real talk, this is my favorite type of draft. You feel me? It's my favorite type of draft because I'll be honest with you, Soy's team, like P, his team is really nice, but his problem is he going to be able to finish his team with decent players? That's the problem. Carl-Anthony Towns, like, yeah, I can't. If he goes above 30, I'm not getting him at all. And I don't want to put 30 up for Carl-Anthony Towns. Because Evan Mobley hasn't gone up yet, and I would prefer to have Evan Mobley on my. I'd prefer to have someone like Evan Mobley, and he hasn't gone up yet. Which is very surprising. I feel like surprising, but I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying this. Who has the most players on their team? Does anyone have more than 6? So we have guys with 5. Cameron has 5. Domantas Sabonis, Steph Curry, Isaiah Hartenstein, Laurie Marketing, Jalen Johnson. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's nice. But he Cameron has how much left? He has 24 yen left. He's not getting any players for 24 yen. I'll tell you that right now. He's not getting any top players more for that price. And like I said before, I'm trying to see, for example, Bam Adebayo. I'm gonna go in for Bam. We'll see if anyone's gonna try and like go in on him with me, or they're just gonna let me have him. No, they didn't. Nick didn't let me have that, which is fine. We're gonna sit on this. Yeah, we're gonna sit on Bam. He's someone I was very interested in, but I'm just gonna leave it. So, Bam is gone off the board. We'll see who goes up next. He went for more than he's projected as well. Which is like, oh, it's a bonus. No, sorry, it's a bonus. Porzingis. I'm so sorry. Why? He's injured. That's just a waste. That's really a waste. And it's very silly. Unless Porzingis is coming back earlier in the season, I'm not too sure, but he's injured. Who's got the most players? No one has more than 6 players so far. And if we go down to the players that we still have available, we still have Bane, we still have Van Vliet, we still have Jamal Murray, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, which I'm very interested in. Miles Turner, I'm interested in. Jalen Williams, I'm interested in. Yeah, we still got a lot of decent. Oh wait, there we go. And I'm gonna keep going, and then I'm gonna stop at 25, and then it's done. We're finished. We'll let Luan go for it. No, Lorenz is going in for it. Yo, see, he's got a good solid team over here. I like this, man. So Tobias Harris for 14, Alfred Şengün for 24, Carl-Anthony Towns for 30, Van Vliet for 26. That's where it's gonna be out. I'm interested in your boy here. I'm gonna just shoot this up right away because we don't want it to not go for what it's supposed to go for. right? We don't want it to not go for what it's supposed to go for. Unfortunately, he's kind of injury prone. There we go. So Ja Morant picked up. I'm not picking up Desmond Bain, unfortunately, because I've got Ja. It doesn't make sense to have 3 players for Memphis. But we've got Ja Morant, who I would put maybe 5th round, 4th round. We've got him for 15 yen. Now, if you want to talk about someone that's around the level as Ja Morant, De'Aaron Fox is around the level of Ja Morant. If you ask me, Miles Bridges is around that level. Paulo Banchero, and I've got him for half of the price. Right? I don't know if this has anything to do with he's Call of Duty kind of. Yeah. So the way that this works, there's no specific order. You just your order is how you put up players for the auction, and then you bid on players. So we had a budget of 200, and then you bid on the players, and until your budget is gone. So you have 13 players like a normal draft, and then you're bidding on these players to add them to your team versus drafting them. Evan Mobley, for me, I'm not gonna go past 20 for him. Actually no, I'll go 25, but no, I've gone for 20. And see, I've got Jaren Jackson, Evan Mobley, John Morant, and for 20. So I've got rebounding, blocks, right? And Jarrett Allen. I like Jarrett Allen as well. If I get Jarrett Allen, I think my big guys is like I'm good with my big guys. He's got decent free throws, and his field goal percentage is crazy. So I'm gonna go for him. See how that goes. I'm probably gonna get him for the 18. His average is 23, and so I've gotten this guy for way less than he's supposed to go for. Miles Turner was a good shout because he does shoot threes. My threes are horrible right now. So Miles Turner, apparently he's just a center right now. So I'm not gonna go for him, just because I got. Actually, let me see this team. No, I'll go for him because I got one more center spot available. So I'll go for him as well. Like I said before, I'm looking for like that. That I was looking for that like 3 to 6 range, and if you ask me, I'm getting all the players that I wanted. I got 5 players with 99 yen left, and so what that looks like is the most anyone's got is 5, right? And everyone else that has 5, I have more yen left of them, so I have more. I control this market basically. Right now I'm controlling the market. Okay, so Jalen Williams is another player I'm interested in. He's gone up to 18, 19. I'm not gonna bite at that price, because that's what they want me to do. So I'm gonna leave him there. Is that a good price for him? Yes, it's a very good price. I actually think that's really good. But I'm not gonna bite on it. But I do kind of need. So if you look at the standings right now, with how I've gone about this, I'm 6th right now. So a player I'm gonna nominate is someone I'm actually interested in, right? I'm gonna nominate someone I'm interested in. Actually no, I'm not. I'm gonna nominate someone I'm not interested in and see how that goes. So I'm gonna put up Bradley Beal. I'm gonna put him up for 7. Okay, so he's shot up to 10 right away. 11, yeah. So like I said, I'm trying to inflate this market. He's not worth that, so I'm trying to inflate the market. And just to reiterate, I'm not sure if Daniel, if I answered your question, but I'm gonna re-answer it right now. So basically, the way an auction draft works is that you don't go by pick. Your pick is just used to nominate a player to go for auction. You have a set amount, which is 200. Everyone has 200, and we bid for the players versus picking them based on your round. And so I'll give you an example. Victor Wembanyama was the first nomination, and then he was nominated by Soy. He was picked by Young Ming for 72 yen. And how much did Derek White just go? So Lorenz, yeah, he overpaid for him, but he can overpay right now a little bit because he's got more buying power. But he's got 7 players left with 51 yen. He's still at a good spot. That is a good spot, to be honest. Michael held out for so long and did nonsense. I am not touching Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy for 22. Like, come on, man. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Adobe keeps calling me to do my thing. Okay, so he can't nominate anyone more than 9, right? So this is where power comes in the game. Because he only has 9 yen left, he can't nominate anyone for more than 9 yen. And if we're being honest, he wants to buy everyone he wants for 1 yen. Because you have 9 players left and you only got 9 yen. So you have to nominate everyone for 9 yen. So we'll see how this goes. Right, so Jaylen Brown. Am I gonna bite on Jaylen Brown? No, I'm not. Like I said, I wanna kind of wait, did I get I got Miles Turner as well? Or am I saying at 99 with Miles Turner? Yeah, my blocks are solid, my rebounding is solid. I just need to get my assist up. And are there anyone? So I'm gonna start queuing up players that like can So Darius is gonna Vassell. Kobe White's a shout, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Who's got the most players so far? Because I want to show you. So, okay, Lorenz has got 8 right now. I think he's. Oh yeah, he's done a good job. He's done a good job. He's almost even finished the draft. He's got Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Bradley Beal, Williams, Van Vliet, Carl Freetown, Şengün, and Tobias Harris. You cannot get this with a regular draft. Oh gosh. Oof. This is juicy. This is Siakam is juicy, but his free throws are bad. Should I? My rebound will be solidified though. Yeah. Yeah, my rebounding will be solidified with yeah, I got a lot of big men. So my rebounding, so with Siakam, field goal percentage is really good. He does shoot a little bit from free, so I need to just get people that can kind of shoot threes and got some assists as well. So got quickly Garland, yeah. Oof. Zion Williams would have been maybe Zion would have been a lot better than Siakam, but it is what it is. I don't care. I have the second most amount of Soy has sorry, I've messed that up. Soy has second most with 7. He's got LaMelo, Scotty, Lillard, Jonas, DeMar, Jamal, and Duran. Now, what's important is to assess your team and make sure you know what you're drafting as well, because you could just be looking at players and not have an idea of what you're looking at. Right now, I'm 4th. Like I said before, like my points are top of the mill. My blocks, my rebounds top of the mill. My assists are kind of low. My steals are okay. My blocks are probably top. Ooh, quickly is up. Ooh, I can't do that. I'm not doing that. My field goal percentage is up, but my free throws are probably bad. My threes are bad. So right now, if I'm going on a week to week basis, my field goal percentage is going to be lovely. I'm punting these 2 at the moment, but I'm gonna try and recover on the threes. My points are decent. My rebounding is really good. My assists are kind of mid. My steals are mid. My blocks are top, and turnovers like. In our fantasy, we don't care about that. So if this was like the fantasy I'm preparing for, I wouldn't necessarily care. Yeah, I wouldn't care at all. P is about to have 5 players. Valentunas. I'm not going for any centers anymore. I'm going for guards and forwards. So I'm not interested in this. It would have been a good pick though. It would have been a good pick, but I'm not interested. Okay, so it's my turn to nominate a player. I'm looking at everyone's pricing as well. So what I'm gonna nominate a player that like some people can't go for, and some people can go for. So who I'm gonna nominate right now, I'm gonna do yeah, we're gonna do Vassell. He's very versatile, so I'm gonna do him for 9. Then I'll go in again. I can overpay a little bit. And we're gonna stop at 16. Okay, he's gone up to 17. Yeah. I'm not gonna bite on this though, because I don't feel like it makes he's a great player. He is around that range where I'm kind of feeling more or less the bottom of 6 round, 7 round ish. But I'm just gonna leave it for that. Brandon Ingram, this is interesting. He doesn't help me with steals. He helps a little bit with threes, helps with free throws. I'm not interested in Brandon Ingram at all, right? So I'm not just gonna pick a player just because I want to I want to finish off the draft. So I'm not interested in Ingram, so I'm not gonna go for Ingram. Nick Claxton, it doesn't make sense for me to go for Nick Claxton, and then they're gonna overpay for him, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna leave Claxton alone, and yes. So am I gonna be able to recover on my assists? Maybe not. Ooh, Bridges. This is someone I'm interested in. Let's do that on him and see what happens. 18. What's everyone sitting at? Can anyone else bite on this? No, people can't necessarily bite on it. I don't think so. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna get him for 17. Where is it? Yeah, 17. So then as helping me out my frees, my steals, a little bit on rebounding. My points are good. Field goal goes down a little bit. We go back over here, so field goal goes down a little bit. My free throws go up a little bit. My frees still mid. Points are really good. Rebounds are really good. Assists are kind of mid. Steals are decent. Blocks are really good. I don't care about that. Draymond Green, I'm not touching him. If I wanted to drive his price up, I would, but he's already above what his average is, which is 2. So I'm just gonna leave Draymond alone. And Darius Garland, he's someone I want, so I'm gonna go in. Actually, wait, no. Oh, I forgot. I have Mobley and Allen, so I'm gonna have 3 players from Cleveland. That was an L. Yeah, that was an L. It is what it is. See, I made my first mistake. Yeah, I've made my first mistake there. But my free throws, field goals, okay. Points are still high. My frees are now where I would like them to be. My assists are going back to mid, which is good. My blocks are still very high. I don't think I'll drop on blocks. I'm going in for hero. I'm gonna leave it at 14 and then let that sit. Yeah, so I'm at 13 with hero. I'm gonna leave it at 13. I have 5 more players to complete the draft. So I can pay 15. I can pay about 5 for each player ish. And so I'm not going in on Zach LaVine. So I got 4 left to finish this draft, right? So I can pretty much do about 7 for each player. Zach LaVine, that Zach LaVine was a good price. Ayton, if I needed a center, I would have gone for him, but I don't need a center, so I'm gonna leave Ayton alone. I have too many centers. Actually, wait. We're offering 7. I have too many centers, but yeah, there we go. He's driven it up a little bit. I don't want it to go for too cheap. He's going for his correct price. Now, who I'm eyeing right now is Kobe White. I want Kobe White. If I don't get Kobe White, and then it's probably Brandon Miller, who I'm eyeing as well. Gets me a decent amount of assists, good steals. He has good free throw percentage. His field goal is pretty bad. But I did pick up on. Did I pick? Wait, I saw I picked. No, I didn't. I thought I picked up another center. I didn't. Ooh, Julius Randle. That one's juicy. But I'm not going in on Julius Randle. Unfortunately, he does not get me any defensive stats. I'm trying to rebuild my percentages to be kind of middle of the pack, and he tanks both of them. So it doesn't make sense. I could double down on my let me look at this standings thing. Threes, I'm good. Points, I'm good. Block, rebounds, I'm good. Oh, Miller's up. I'm going to go 6 for Miller. I should get Miller for 6. Like I said before, I can pay 7 for every player. If I wanted to. So if I wanted to go to 7, I'm screwed because I've already paid 6. Yeah, we get Miller. We're about to finish this actually. We're close. I'm close to finishing. I have 27 yen left with 3 players to go for. So I'm sitting at a very good spot if you ask me. Cause I do want to get Kobe White. And maybe Drew Holiday. Yeah, Drew Holiday. Oh, Drew Holiday's up. Yeah, it's my time to nominate. I'm gonna nominate Drew for 4. 7. Yeah, so I wanna I'm gonna nominate Drew for 4. Max I can do is, like I said, 7. So if someone goes in for him for more than that price, right? So I'm gonna go in on 7 right away. Right? So arguably, yeah. See, look, I can go in on 8 for Drew Holiday, right? 8, and then that I think that prices everyone else but Nick out, and I'm done. Hey, good job, Nick, man. You're paying almost half your remaining budget on Drew Holiday. Good job, bruv. Yusuf Nurkic, I'm not interested in him. I have too much centers. So I really want Kobe White now. I'm really eyeing Kobe White now. Chris Paul might be a shout. Just to get the assist up. Keontae George, that's all right. But Chris Paul more or less because of the fact that his field goal percentage is good for a guard. Not interested in Michael Porter Jr. No, not at all. And I think I've got enough small forwards. My daughter's been listening to this Moana song for the whole day, and it's stuck in my head, and I don't mind. I love Disney. I love good Disney movies. They're very emotion packed. So yeah, that is me for the day. A little bit about yeggooner, aka Chris Walker, is I do love a good Disney Pixar movie. Ooh, Keegan Murray. I'm not touching you. Reason if this was a real draft and in the position I am right now, where I have to. That's too cheap. That's way too cheap for Keegan Murray. Yeah, I can't allow that. Yeah, that can't be allowed. Yeah, position grid. I have 1 point guard. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I need to get. Yeah, Kobe White is. I'm eyeing Kobe. Get Kobe White. It's Kobe White. Kobe White is next. I have 2 players left, and I can spend a lot of money on those 2 players. I'm good. I'm chilling, and everyone else blew their budget. Everyone else blew their budget. Cam Thompson, I'm not interested in him. Or Cam Thomas, I'm not interested. Am I interested in Cam Thomas? No, I'm not. So what I want is Kobe White and maybe Kaminga. Actually, no, not Kaminga. I already got Simmons. Let me look at my position. So this is the results. Excuse me. Let me look at my positional graph. I find it so crazy how because I think both my utility, most of my utility players are centers. Ooh, Simmons is up. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go for Simmons. Now, do you like? This is what I'm gonna say, right? Once I'm done, I'm gonna name out my team, and I want you to tell me if you're doing an actual draft. Do you actually think you'd be able to get these players in? Right? I have 22 left to get my final player. I'm sitting at first. My field goal percentage has kind of gone down. My free throw percentage has kind of gone down as well. My threes are really good. My points are really good. My rebounding is really good. My assists are really good. My steals are top. My blocks are top. I think this might be because I'm almost done though. It might be because I'm almost done, to be honest. That's why I'm ranking him first. Because I'm almost done and no one else is close. But look at the players that are remaining and tell me, if you think that these guys can catch up to me with the players that are remaining on the board. I'm not touching CJ McCollum. My next guy is Kobe White, and I'm getting him. I actually think I did this. I could have spent an extra 22, so I screwed up. With the way I've done this, I could have spent an extra 22. So maybe I do another auction draft tomorrow. Or Kobe White is up. Yeah, so I could have spent an extra 22, which means that like I screwed up somewhere. So that extra 22, like in my head, right? Probably. So like Jalen Duren maybe. Derek White. Yeah, Derek White's a shout. Derek White is definitely a shout. Right, Derek White could have been a pick that I could have got. Bradley Beal, I could have got Bradley Beal for that price. Jalen Williams, I really wanted Jalen Williams, so Jalen Williams could have been someone I got. So what I would say is that because I have budget left, I've messed up. Definitely, I've messed up. And the way the standings are going, I'm still top, so my field goal percentage kind of went down. If I go, let's go to average. Yeah, let's go to average. Yeah, but we go to projected. So field goals, I say that's middle of the pack. Free throws, middle of the pack. 3-pointers is the gap between me and Loren, whereas he's almost done too. So the gap between us, with how much we've got left, he can't catch up to that. Points, like I said before, the gap between me and him and how much I have, he can't catch up. Rebounding, same thing. Assist, he's better. I think with assists, yeah, I'm good, man. Steals, I'm chilling. Blocks, I'm chilling. I think this is like in terms, like the only thing I would say is I screwed up with my budget. I could have put in a little bit more on someone, and maybe let's say Keegan Murray might be the one that's like I could have got Vassell for 18, right? That Kobe Derek White I could have gone for 20, right? Look how much I got left. I've got 20 exactly. So I've messed up there. But I'm not gonna stick around for the rest of this. It's yeggooner. This was a lovely one. I've really enjoyed this one. If you guys want to see more auction drafts, like just hit me up. Like I might do another one tomorrow, just cause like I'm kind of cheesed that I was unable to finish my budget. That really pissed me off. If I'm being frank. But it's yeggooner. We're on a road to 1,000K. If you're new or you've never been here before, please give us a subscribe. You get me? Please comment. If there's something you want me to do different, let me know. You feel me? I'm on a budget though. You feel me? I'm not at 1K yet, so I'm on a budget. So don't go crazy. YG Guna, God bless you. Peace.